Welcome back. Last time we got the timing chain cover, the water pump, the cooling crossover. We got all those on. The RTV's in place and it did its thing. Got some thoughts for getting the radiator fabbed into place. So today, I'm going to finish putting the accessories into place. I got the power steering pump, I got the air conditioner, I got the alternator. Granted, the air conditioning doesn't work. We'll get there sometime. Let's make it run and drive correctly first without you leaking coolant everywhere. But someday, we'll get the AC working like it's supposed to on this car. Anyways, let's get moving. I'm getting the accessories bolted up. I'm not going to put the fan on. That's going to be like the last thing to do before, it all goes back together, because I still need to fab that radiator into place. I got a pretty good idea where I'm headed on that. So that's going to take some cutting, some welding, some a bit of race car fab, because let's face it, this is Snow Family Racing after all. My El Camino, I've got my dad's 64 Buick Special over here that's sitting engineless. Story for another day. Anyways, let's get this put back together so that way we can continue keeping on. Follow along and we'll have some fun. Quick explanation on this oddball bracket. This is the one that holds the alternator, where my hand is, alternator here, and the air conditioning compressor gets bolted up top there. You got some big bracketry at the back, bolts to those two little nubs up top. You got the two for the water crossover and one down on the water pump. Two water crossover, that one there on the pump, and don't forget, you got the head bolt. I'll get the torque spec figured out here in just a minute, and we're going to go from there. The torque for the cylinder head bolt that's hiding behind that bracket, manufacturer, well, the service manual says 65 to 75 foot-pounds of torque. I'm going to go 70, 75. I think I'll go up to 75, and yeah, so this is going back together nicely. We may have an issue on that bolt, not sure yet, only time will tell. It didn't feel right going in, but it snugged down, so we're just going to leave it. Anyways, the alternator is back on with the bolt there and the bolt on the bottom. We're going to get new belts. I'm going to head to Napa in the not too distant future, go get those, but this is going together really quite nicely. So let's get that head bolt torqued down. That rounds out the front end accessory drive. It's back all into place. You saw some of the things that I had to do. I had a couple of wacky holes and I had to go get some new fasteners. I nut and bolted a couple of things in place that would normally just have a threaded boss. But if the threads were wacky after, nearly 70, 60 years. Yeah, almost 60 years. So that's kind of to be expected on working on the old stuff here. But anyways, next time we're going to start fabbing up that radiator. No, I have to say thanks to my son for helping hand me wrenches and stuff throughout this process. But next time we're going to start doing some hardcore fab. Looking forward to that. See you then.